You got the Malcolm X story. There's a few others in there that are rattling around in my brain. But continuing on the theme of social justice, because that was something that Tom worked at all of his life. I mean, whether it was the civil rights movement in the 1960s, the movement to stop above-ground nuclear testing, and the defining issue of our generation, really, the Vietnam War. Social justice was always at the top of Tom's agenda. I remember when I was living in Hollywood, he came out. This was around the time when the Vietnam veterans against the war were facing some heavy opposition, infiltration from the CIA and the FBI and all kinds of the usual shit. And Tom, because of his skill as a martial artist and his general predilection for stepping to the fore, he wasn't somebody who supported things from the back. He led from in front. He stepped to the front lines and was part of the struggle. And he became the head of security for the Vietnam veterans against the war. This was around the time that I think that Ron Kovic's health was really failing. And Tom was integral with that. He also, you know, but he was there. Whatever the struggle was, he was there. But in keeping with, again, the spirit of fighting for social justice, this was one of the songs Tom liked because I'd play the harmonica kind of like Dylan did on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Zinger killed poor Hattie Carroll with a cane that he twirled round his diamond ring finger at a Baltimore hotel. Society gathering, and the cops was called in, and his weapon took from him as they rode him in custody down to the station and booked Williams and Zinger for first-degree murder. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, take the rag away from your face, but now ain't the time for your tears. Williams and Zinger, who at 24 years owned a tobacco farm of 600 acres with rich, wealthy parents to provide and protect him, and high office relations in the politics of Maryland, reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders and swear words and sneering, and his tongue it was a snarling, and in a matter of minutes on bail was out walking. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, take the rag away from your face, for now ain't the time for your tears. Hattie Carroll was a maid of the kitchen. She was 51 years old and gave birth to 10 children, who just took out the bar garbage and cleaned up the table, and never sat once at the head of the table, who didn't even talk to the people at the table. She just cleaned up the ashtrays on a whole other level, lay killed by a blow, slain by a cane that sailed through the air and come down through the room, doomed and determined to destroy all the gentle, and she never done nothing to Williams and Zinger. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, take the rag away from your face, for now ain't the time for your tears. In the courtroom of honor, the judge pounded his gavel to show that all's equal and that the courts are on the level and that the strings in the books ain't pulled and persuaded and that even the nobles get properly handled once that the cops have chased after and caught him, and that the ladder of law has no top and no bottom. And he stared at the person who killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without warning. And he spoke through his cloak, most deep and distinguished, and handed down strongly for penalty and repentance Williams and Singer with a 6-month sentence. But you who philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears, bury the rag deep in your face, for now's the time for your tears.